Welcome to Coffee and Gumbo, where we talk about all things hot, spicy, and flavorful.
Hello, Coffee and Gumbo. It's your
What up, what up, what
house.
up, CNG fam?
We are
What's
back.
up? We're
We
back.
are back.
We're back once again.
Yes.
2024.
We took a little bit of a break. Life was, as they say, lifing, but we are back and better than ever and excited
Mhm.
for 2024 and the things that we have planned for this channel. And
Yes,
so
ma'am.
today we just came to do a little bit of chit chat with everybody, catch up, talk about the new year, what's going on a little bit in the
What
world.
y'all been doing? We know what we've
Yes.
been doing. What
What have
y'all
y'all
been doing?
been doing? We want to hear. Put it in the comments. How was your holiday? How did you end 2023? For me, I'll say I decided this year to go back to one of my old things, which was to start church off. Start the year off on my knees in church, and I'm appreciative that I was able to do that. I am so excited for 2024. Stacy, you ready for 2024?
I'm sure ready or not, it's here.
It is. We in it. In it to win it.
We got to tackle it.
That's right. So
Yeah,
with that, what we
absolutely.
thought we would kind of talk about is, it's the new year. In past years, you always hear people say they got their New Year's resolutions. And I feel like that's fallen off a bit. People are not doing that as much. You hear about resolutions, you hear about, oh, I've got my vision board, my goals, but I'm hearing more people talk about coming up with kind of like, this is my word for the year, this is my theme for the year, versus kind of having New Year's resolutions. I know for me, I kind of stopped the whole New Year's resolution deal a couple of years ago, because by February, my resolutions were done.
Yeah.
So
Same here. Same
yeah.
here. I don't even do resolutions anymore because it's gotten to a point to where it's it becomes non-existent. So
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
don't even do that anymore.
I do kind of agree with the thought process of kind of deciding, like, for the year, this is the word that resonates, kind of what I want the year to be, and
So
expressing
kind of
that.
elaborate on that a little bit. Give me an example.
Okay.
Tell me, because
So
I don't think I've heard that.
I saw a post in a group I was in on Facebook, and one of the ladies just said, for this year, my word is audacity. I'm going to include audacity, have audacity in everything I do. And that's what my word is for the year.
Okay, got
And
it.
so it's like kind of putting something out into the air of what you want to exude, or a visual of how you want to be received throughout the year, and the way that you move, interact in business, whatever
Yeah,
it
just
might
kind of
be.
putting it out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was thinking, I like that. The word intentional has been kind of floating in my brain, that I want to be intentional about the things that I do this year. Set my
And the things
goals.
that you say.
But that's it, because when you say it, you have to put the intent behind it.
That's right. That's right.
So that's kind of been something that I think that I'm going to add to my list this year. I do plan to do a vision board. I feel like that helps me to visualize what my goals are. I love a good planner. I'm a planner girl.
Yeah, you definitely are. But
I'm a planner girl.
we've done those vision boards before, and I don't find where it helps me.
Really?
It does not help me. I'm not a planner, but I'm a writer. Of course, I'm a writer.
Yes, you
So
are. You're an author.
I write everything down. And they say write it down, make it plain.
Make it smart. Make it a SMART goal.
And that's, for me, that works better than actually doing a vision board.
Yeah, and I think
Because I have to write stuff down.
I think people have to figure out, what sticks for them. I think the most
Mhm.
important thing is to figure out what's going to stick, whatever that
Yes,
is.
it's
If
gonna
it's
work.
writing it down, if it's having pictures, for me, I think it's a couple of things. I don't think I can do just one. I
Mhm.
feel like the year where I really did the vision board and hung it up on the wall where I could look at it every day, at the end of that
Mhm.
year, I felt like I had done more than I had done previous years. So I feel like there's something in my brain that connects visually, but I do like to write in my planner, like, this is my monthly
Mhm.
goal. These are the
Mhm.
things I want to accomplish this week. And this
Right.
is what I want to accomplish daily. But that's just, I think, the Virgo
Mhm.
in me that likes to have everything in a nice, neat box. But I think it's important to figure out, as you say, what works for you. So with that
Mhm.
said, what's your plan since you are more of a writer? Or what are you
So
gonna do?
I've already written down goals. I
Okay.
have goals. And I will write down the first goal and then, the steps that I need to take to achieve the goal.
Okay.
Like, start with, hey, this is what I need to start with. And once I check off that step, I'll just follow the steps. And then once all the steps are done, then the goal will be done.
And I think
So,
that's an important point, because sometimes when you make a big goal, when you look
mhm,
at the big goal, it feels overwhelming. But if you
mhm.
can break
Got to
that
break
up
it down.
into actionable steps
Mhm,
that you
mhm,
can take them in
mhm.
small bites, you'll get
Yep.
to the goal, you know?
Yeah, and some of my goals are very, very small, which, some of them I can, if I just, actually put some effort into it, can get it done in a few days.
Yeah.
So, some of them are is just very small, and it's just the idea of getting it done. But, you know, I do have to write my goals down and then follow through step by step.
Yeah.
So, because I'm a person that, I guess from working in the lab for so long, I'm one that I need instructions. You give me instructions step by step, and then I can follow instructions and get it done that way. So,
Are there any other tools that you're gonna employ this year to ensure you stay on track?
oh goodness gracious. Uh, hmm. Let me see. I did have one. I think for me, I need to dedication for me needs to be a big one.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need um to be dedicated, I have to get some repetition,
Mhm.
because I do so much on my own time till I'm not on a schedule for anything.
Right.
And I feel like if I get on a schedule, then I can be more dedicated.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I think one of the things I have decided is, for a couple of my big goals, I'm gonna have an accountability partner.
Mhm.
Someone that we are have the same goal or same similar goal in certain areas and
Mhm.
can motivate each other. I
Mhm.
felt like I did that this past year with a couple of things, and it really helped,
Mhm.
because I don't know, for me, when I feel like somebody's dependent on me, it motivates
Mhm.
me because I don't want to let my person down.
Yeah,
So
that's you.
I think so I think for me, but I got to make sure I get an accountability partner that feels that same way, because I don't need a one-sided where I'm like stressed about keeping that person on point, but
Yeah.
somebody's calling Catrice and saying, girl, have you done what you said you were gonna do? So I definitely need to make sure that it's a situation where they are as equally pushing me as I'm
Mhm.
pushing them. I don't think I
Yeah,
need
see
one
that
in all my goals, but there's a couple that I think I need to be able to be held accountable to
mhm.
getting some things accomplished.
I
So
gotta hold myself accountable, I feel like, before I can get somebody else to try to help me to hold myself, because that at this point, it wouldn't work for me, because instead of somebody holding me accountable, I'm going to be the opposite and be trying to get you to see why this is not a good idea and why we shouldn't be doing this.
Well, that
So
might not work for you then.
yeah, that ain't
But
gonna
I
work for
think
me.
it
So
works. I mean, I did that just as an example early in the year last year, and I'm so proud of myself. I did not. I've kind of been on my fitness thing for a while. I didn't wait till the first of the year. It's something I just started doing, and I had
yeah,
a great accountability partner that motivated me. But now that I've got that going, I don't need the accountability partner anymore.
right, right.
It's kind of like in
Mhm.
those goals I'm talking about, it's not something I feel like I'm going to need forever, but it'll be
Right,
good when
right.
it's in
You need
its
that boost.
infancy, when and it may be an area where I'm not feeling as comfortable or confident. And so to
Mhm,
have someone who's kind of, I don't want to say
mhm,
misery loves company, but somebody who's kind of in the same boat where we can share information, we can, help each other through some of the hard steps. And then once we got it, again, I've got to be intentional. I've got to keep it moving. I
mhm.
can't rely on
Right.
somebody, like you say, 24/7 to keep me
Mhm,
motivated or to keep things going. But
mhm.
I think for me, it has worked in certain areas. So we'll see. We'll see
Yeah, yeah.
how that comes to be. But
I haven't got there yet, but I'm sure that that's something that I could probably benefit from, but I gotta work on holding myself accountable first.
that's yeah. It definitely has to be in there, it has to
Mhm.
already be in there.
Yep.
But yeah, so Coffee and Gumbo fam, share with us in the comments, what are you guys gonna do to meet your goals? What, maybe we can learn something from all of you as to what you are planning in order to take yourself to a new level in some areas of your life in 2024. We want you to share that.
Right. Yeah, we wanna hear what y'all are doing too.
Mhm. If there's
Yeah,
any
give us
tools
some
you're
ideas.
using, share them. Put them in the comments.
Mhm. Yeah, but give the rest of the CNG fam some input and some tips
Yeah.
that they can use as well.
So
So,
next, I just kind of want to talk about what are we excited for in 2024?
hmm, huh. I'm just excited to be healthy and just to be able to go into this new year and embrace it, without having, a lot of issues and, having to deal with a lot. Because I know in 2023, it was a rough year for some people,
Mm-hmm.
some
Mm-hmm.
people went through some stuff, and, so I'm prayerful that 2024 will be a year of breakthrough, that they can kind of see something different.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. I felt like it's weird to say, but I feel like 2023, I feel like we were still kind of trying to come out of 2020, if that makes sense.
The
Like
pandemic?
still not pen, but the mindset of, I don't know, it just felt like delayed issue for a lot of people. And or
Yeah.
we really started seeing the impact of what these last couple of years have
You
had.
mean the economy or just people?
Economy, people, mentally. I
Mhm.
don't know. It just felt like it was more. Maybe I paid more. Maybe I was just paying more attention last year, but it just
Mhm,
felt like,
mhm,
wow, it's different out here. These streets
mhm.
are a
It is
lot
different.
different
It
than
is.
they were. And I don't
Mhm,
know if we were just, maybe I was just so happy to be back outside in 2021 and 2022 that I just didn't truly pay attention. But I just felt like last year I saw a lot of people struggling,
mhm,
and I
mhm,
just really
mhm,
hope that this year there's some healing, like you said, there's some breakthroughs, there's some
mhm. Yeah. Because,
Happy times, excitement, things that people can
we're,
get behind.
yeah, we're human beings. We're social people.
Mm-hmm.
And so the pandemic kept us from being social.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, in a lot of instances, people weren't fully recovered from that, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So, yeah, people say, yeah, we're back outside, but are we really?
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know?
it seems like as soon as we get comfortable getting back outside and you hear about something else that happens, and I know it's
Mm-hmm.
life, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
really gonna do my best to be optimistic this year that,
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of areas people can turn the corner, you know.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, this
Mm-hmm.
economy is not helping.
Not at all.
Um,
Not at all.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And I never thought I'd see a time when certain things are just not the norm. Home buying is not the norm anymore.
Not at all.
And people are not really, they're okay with it. They're like, I'm good. I'm going to rent
Yep.
a house and I don't have to worry about the issues. It's like a wholly different change in mindset. And it's based
Yes.
upon kind of just where the world is right now.
Yeah. Yeah. This new generation nowadays, they definitely have a totally different mindset than us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
So,
when we came up, it was get a good job, buy your
mm-hmm.
first house, get married,
Mm-hmm.
two-person income, and that is
That
different.
is definitely
Totally
not the
different.
norm anymore.
No, it's not. And I think it started that, kind of started changing years ago, because a lot of people didn't get married. I know a lot of women like myself, it was like, am I
Mm-hmm.
gonna wait to get married to start doing the things that, quote unquote, the
Exactly.
American dream is all about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
I used to feel that way. And then I was like, you know what? Mm-mm. I need to get out of this mindset
yeah, because
because
life will
you'll miss
pass you
out on a
by.
lot. Mm-hmm.
Life will pass you by with that thought process. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see um, if that continues. But I think this younger generation, they have a whole different thought process
Mindset.
about
Yes.
what
About life.
success and how, what that dream is.
What's important
Important.
to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should delve into that a little bit this year. I would love to have some younger generation people on the
Oh yeah.
show and kind of
That
see
would
where
be very
their minds are, Yeah.
that would be interesting.
Well, we have a lot of ideas and things that we want to bring to you guys this year, but this year we also want to hear directly from our, you know, our audience. What do you guys want to hear
Yeah.
from us this year? And so we can
Yeah.
incorporate that into the coffee and gumbo pot, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
As always, I got my coffee here,
I
and
didn't have my gumbo.
I had gumbo for my mom cooked gumbo for Christmas. It was quite tasty, if I may say myself. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I've cooked gumbo quite a few times. So, I've had my share.
But yeah, we
Probably
are
will have it again soon.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Coffee every day for me.
Oh,
But yeah, I won't turn down the gumbo either. So next time you cook it, can you give me a call, please?
yeah, you and 1,000 other people.
I'm not worried about those 1,000 other people. I'm putting in my request today. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got you.
Well, we're going to keep this one short and sweet, but we will be back very shortly with another great topic or another great guest.
Yep.
Until then, happy
And
New
don't
Year, coffee and gumbo.
Yes, let's get ready for 2024. Don't forget to put your suggestions in the comments. We want to hear from you. We want to know what questions y'all have, what topics y'all would like for us to discuss, who y'all like to see us interview. So let's
Yeah.
put it in the comments. Give us some suggestions. We want to hear from y'all.
And we really appreciate any likes, any comments, any subscribe. Please subscribe. We want to grow this channel. We want to keep it, as we say, keep it spicy, conversation going, and bring the topics that will have us to think a little bit deeper, see other perspectives. And we are just looking forward to bringing some great things to everybody's way this year. So
Absolutely.
with that, as we always say, take a little bit of time to look after yourself and take good care of yourself in 2024.
Yes. And as always, into the new year, don't forget to take care and look after somebody else.
Amen.
Until next time.
Peace.
Thanks for watching Coffee and Gumbo. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come back soon for more hot, spicy, and flavorful conversation.